Here, Pesaladillo Propeta.
Yo, Mitch Panseco Tlocteshpa. Mis saludos y respetos, full blast. Greetings to all. Hopefully all my gente is doing good. And hey, what can I say, man? Well, I'm over here in Tehachapi, California, dropping off a patient. I'm taking my lunch break, so I thought I'd make a little video. So, stay tuned because I got a good topic for today. Ready? Listo, homie. Are you ready? Homie. Posición. Vámonos. Una, dos, tres. Damn, motherfucking institutionalized. Ay, Spencer, cálmate, Swifty. Cálmate, Swifty. Nah, hey, you know, all this is carrilla with the little Swifty thing, man. Nothing but love and respect, man. And fun and games. Ain't nobody over here trying to put nobody down. Little homie, man. You know, being a little homie, being a little knucklehead. Hey, what can I say? I tip my hat. Man's a hustler. He knows how to do his thing. So real quick, man, I want to talk about being in prison. Uh, and how some people say, you know, it's easy to do time. I could do time, you know, on my head. I could do time doing burpees. You know, all doing time is nada. Okay, those are the hardcore Mexica warriors. Completely understand. Time is nothing to them. But now, I want to compare that to the individuals that cannot do time. They don't want to do time. They're like, fuck this shit. Get me out of this fucking cage. Oh, shoot. My bad. We got a train going by. I caught the train. Just anyhow, getting back to the topic. Talking about dudes crying when it comes to doing time. For example, I have a relative. I'm not gonna mention names, but at one point he was running around. The guy is thinking he was a cholo, too gangster for the family and friends. You know, thinking he was flossing his juguetes, his guns, taking pictures, social media. I'm chingon, writing on walls, this and that, but shit hit the fan. He got busted. He ended up going to the police station. And those of you who have been to the police station know that it can get boring. It could get stressful. Depending on the day you land, you gotta wait for your court day. Sometimes you land on a weekend or long weekend, so you got nothing coming. You're stuck in a motherfucking little room, dirty as fuck. No radio, no TV whatsoever. So you're fresh off the streets. So your mind keeps going. And I guess my cousin started stressing, calling his dad, hey, bail me out, fucking crying. And ándale, cabrón, no que muy cholo. Can't take the heat, homie. Stay out of the kitchen. La cabrón, eh? Sometimes we don't think about the circumstances. We don't think about what could happen if we're doing this and that, especially breaking the law, criminal activities. I'm not saying it's okay to do so, but if you do, homie, know what's gonna be waiting for you on the other side of the motherfucking fence. Yes, sir. So it's like some of us are made to adapt. Some of us have a hard time adapting to our environment. And I don't blame you, man, not being able to do time. You gotta stop to think. Who's more crazier? That individual that's screaming out his door, all these fucking crazy things banging on the door, or the individual that's just chilling, waking up, another day, stretching, rolling up his mattress, doing his rutina, drawing, reading a book, comfortable as it can be. It's a trip, but who could be crazier? Something to think about, right? So this goes down to a therapist. Those of you that know, when you go to the hole or to the shoe, your footsteps are limited. Your footsteps are in supervision limitations. In your cell, there's only so many steps you could take, especially if you have a cellie. You gotta sometimes take turns and sharing the floor. Um, so I mean, you go out to rec here and there, depending on what you got coming, your program. Um, I mean, back there in the shoe or ADSEG is what they call it, or the whole county jail. You got individuals, sometimes that are not all there, JCATs. They lock them up, they put them in behind the door, one man cell because of their disrespect towards staff or other inmates or not wanting to follow up with the program. So sometimes you hear motherfuckers yelling, screaming, banging on doors, talking shit to the officers. Back then they used to flood the toilets. That's why there's timers on them nowadays to prevent these individuals flooding the tears. Who's crazier? The individual that's yelling for help, banging on the doors, needing to talk to someone, needing an escape. Who's crazier? Or the individual, like I said, that's programming, reading a book, watching TV, listening to the radio, as if doing time is a normal thing. It's part of life, I guess you could say. Who's crazier? The individual that's yelling for help, or the individual that's pretty much that has been able to adapt to his environment? I want to hear your point of view, man. Go ahead and drop me a comment. Let me know what's up, man. This is a short video, just thinking about that and how we see things uh, from a different set of eyes. We're all different. We all have different point of views, different beliefs. And I guess some of us are stronger than others, you could say. I mean, if you want to look at it like that. Or some of us are just weaker, or some of us just don't swallow our pride and it's just like, I need help. Shit, get me out of here. The system that we have, that we embraced, has taught us that asking for help, whether mentally or any other way, it's considered weakness. So, being a race uh, with a lot of pride, being individuals that come from households with a lot of pride, asking for help is considered weakness. There's a lot to this, man. This shit goes deep. But I'll tell you, man, things are changing. Things are changing for the better. We got a lot of individuals with mental issues out on the street, in the system. I mean, hey, it's hit home. It's hit home. I have a brother that suffers from mental health, from mental illness. And it's crazy. I think that a lot has to do with trauma, uh, the drugs, these chemicals that they put on these drugs, even the Yeska. The Yeska's not pure. It's not like it used to be, where okay, it comes from a plant, nature. Nah, man, it got chemicals now, so I mean, hey, God help us, kids out there going trick or treating, man, real quick. Take care of yourselves. Go out there, get candy. Be careful in what you indulge in. Be careful in what you splurge on. Uh, Make sure that your mom, your dad, your brother go through your candy. And if you're a father, if you have that responsibility to watch over youngsters, make sure you go through that candy, man. Make sure you know where you take them, because there's a lot of evil people out there that want to destroy our communities, want to destroy our future, and we got that drug out there, that fentanyl that's in the form of a Skittle, candy that looks good, tempting. And a lot of these kids are just falling, man, like flies. That's not good, man. We gotta take care of our future, our kids. We gotta embrace them, not push them away. I know it's easier said than done, pero hey, se puede, man. Anyways, my bad for falling out of subject. I just thought I'd squeeze that in there. Hey, look around, man. Beautiful Tehachapi, man. We're blessed to be free. We're blessed to be alive. Be thankful once again. Hey, we all have struggles. We all have problems, homies. You know, every day we go through this shit. But what don't kill you, remember this. Makes you stronger, homeboy. So keep your head up. Ya sabes, homie. Don't let no motherfucker put you down, man. Remember, you're in control of yourself. And real quick, remember this. The self is the friend of a man who masters himself through the self. But for a man without self-mastery, the self is an enemy at war. Come on, homie. We're our biggest enemy. We're our biggest friend. Embrace that man in the mirror or that woman. Much love and respect. My name is Manny. Mucho gusto. Por favor, subscribe, like. Help out with that say right here. Straight from the hood. I ain't no better than you. Humble. Y pues aquí, ya sabes, still caught up in the same boat like you and I. We breathe the same air. We eat shit and sleep. What can I say? Dodger Blue all the way. Got it. Next year. Que no? Vámonos, recio. I'm out, homie.